The dining room was a picture of elegance, with its polished mahogany table set for three. The chandelier cast a warm glow over the plates, each adorned with a gourmet meal that would make any chef proud. To an outsider, it was a scene of familial harmony. But for 17-year-old Mia Thompson, it was a stage for a sinister play. "Mia, you've hardly touched your dinner," Veronica, her stepmother, said, her voice dripping with feigned concern. Mia glanced up, meeting Veronica's gaze, which flickered with something unsettling. The woman's smile was too perfect, too rehearsed. "I'm just not that hungry," Mia replied, pushing the honey-glazed salmon around her plate. Her stomach churned, not from the food, but from the unease that had settled over her like a thick fog. "Your stepmother worked hard on this meal," her father, Mark, chimed in, oblivious to the tension. He was engrossed in his phone, scrolling through emails, his attention elsewhere. Mia's eyes darted to Veronica, who was now cutting into her own salmon with deliberate precision. "I noticed you've been having trouble sleeping lately," Veronica continued, her tone casual yet probing. "I picked up some natural sleep aids. They might help you get the rest you need." A chill ran down Mia's spine. "I sleep fine," she replied, her voice steady despite the rising panic. "Of course you do, sweetheart. But growing girls need their rest," Veronica insisted, her smile unwavering. "I've already added some to your dinner. You won't even taste them." Mia's heart raced. Veronica had just admitted to drugging her food. The realization hit her like a punch to the gut. She needed a plan. "I need to use the bathroom," Mia said, standing abruptly. As she walked toward the hallway, her mind raced. She could see the dining room from the bathroom door. Veronica leaned over to whisper something to Mark, who laughed, completely unaware of the danger lurking at the table. When she returned, Mia had made her decision. She would play Veronica's game, but on her own terms. "Sorry about that," she said, taking her seat again. "I'm feeling much better now." As Veronica excused herself to check on dessert, Mia seized the moment. With lightning speed, she swapped their plates, her heart pounding in her chest. When Veronica returned with a tray of chocolate mousse, Mia was already eating from the untouched plate. "How are you feeling, sweetheart?" Veronica asked, her voice laced with false concern. "You look a little tired." "I feel great actually," Mia replied, savoring the taste of her stepmother's untainted meal. Veronica's eyes narrowed, confusion flickering across her face. Mark returned, blissfully unaware of the tension. "Deals closed," he announced, raising his wine glass. "To family and success." Mia clinked her glass against his, watching as Veronica's movements grew sluggish. "Are you feeling all right, honey?" Mark asked, noticing Veronica's strange behavior. "Just tired," she mumbled, her words slurring slightly. Mia fought back a smile. The irony was delicious. "Maybe you should lie down," Mia suggested innocently. Veronica's eyes snapped to her, realization dawning. "I think I need to go upstairs," Veronica said, pushing back from the table. Mia stood to help her. Feigning concern as they climbed the stairs, Veronica's grip on the banister tightened. "You clever little girl," she whispered, her voice barely audible. "You knew." "I figured it out," Mia replied, her voice steady. "What were you planning to do once I was unconscious?" They reached the master bedroom, and Mia helped Veronica to the bed. "Why?" Mia pressed, her heart racing. "What did I ever do to you?" Veronica's laugh was bitter. "You exist. You're a reminder of everything I'll never be to your father. You're in my way." Mia's heart sank. She had suspected as much. Veronica had positioned herself as the perfect replacement for Mia's mother. "What were you going to do to me?" Mia pressed, but Veronica's eyes fluttered shut, the sedatives winning their battle. Sitting in the darkness, Mia felt a mix of triumph and fear. She could have felt victorious, but instead, she felt hollow. Her phone buzzed with a text from her best friend, Lily. "Movie night's still on for tomorrow?" Mia stared at the message, realizing how far removed her reality had become. She decided to search Veronica's belongings while she had the chance. Inside Veronica's purse, Mia found a small bottle of sleeping pills and a folded piece of paper with an address. Her blood ran cold. It was for a private psychiatric facility, The kind of place where wealthy families sent their difficult children to disappear. Suddenly, everything clicked. Veronica hadn't just planned to drug her once. She was building a case for Mia's instability. The sleeping pills were just the first step in a larger plan to remove Mia from her father's life permanently. A sound from downstairs made her freeze. Mark was moving around, probably wondering where everyone had gone. Mia quickly returned everything to Veronica's purse and slipped out of the bedroom. In the kitchen, Mark was cleaning up dinner. "Where's Veronica?" he asked, looking up. "She went to bed early," Mia replied, trying to keep her voice steady. "I think she might be coming down with something." Mark nodded, already losing interest. "She's been pushing herself too hard at work." "Dad," Mia said carefully, "what do you know about Veronica's work?" "She's a pharmaceutical sales representative," he replied. "Makes good money, travels a lot." Mia's heart raced. Veronica had access to drugs and the connections to make Mia's disappearance look legitimate. As she dialed Lily's number, Mia realized that tonight had been a turning point. The scared girl who had sat down to dinner was gone, replaced by someone more calculating. Veronica had created her own worst enemy. Lily arrived within 20 minutes, her expression deepening as Mia explained the evening's events. They sat on the floor, the evidence spread out between them. "This is insane," Lily whispered. "You're telling me she was planning to have you committed?" "She's been documenting everything," Mia said. "Building a paper trail to make me look unstable." "What if we recorded her?" Lily suggested. Mia considered this. "She's going to be suspicious now. She knows something went wrong tonight." "Then we need to be smarter than she is," Lily said, determination in her eyes. The next morning, Mia woke to find Veronica gone. Mark said she had left early for a business trip. Mia knew better. Veronica was regrouping. They spent the day researching, uncovering Veronica's disturbing history. She had been married twice before, both husbands dead under suspicious circumstances. She marries widowers with children, gets rid of the kids. Mia breathed. Mia's phone rang. "I need you to come home immediately," Mark said, his voice tense. "Dad, what's wrong?" "Just come home now." As they drove, both girls knew the real battle was just beginning. Veronica had experience and resources, but Mia had the truth and the determination to expose it. When they entered the living room, Mark sat rigidly, disappointment etched on his face. Veronica was beside him, her performance flawless. "Sit down, Mia," Mark said coldly. "Dad, whatever she told you, she told me about your drug problem," he interrupted. "How you tried to poison her last night?" Mia's world tilted. Veronica had turned the situation around, making herself the victim. "That's not true," Mia said weakly. "I found the sleeping pills in your room," Veronica said, her voice breaking. Lily stepped forward. "Mr. Thompson, Mia called me last night. She was scared because—" "I think you should go home," Mark said firmly. "No, I'm staying," Mia said, finding her strength. "I have something to show you." She pulled out her phone, showing him the evidence they had compiled. Mark's face went pale as he scrolled through the photos. "You tried to drug my daughter," he said quietly. "Get out of my house," he said, standing slowly. "Get out now before I call the police." Veronica's mask slipped, revealing her true nature. "You'll regret this, Mark. Both of you." As she left, Mia felt a mix of relief and exhaustion. They had won, but the victory felt hollow. Mark pulled Mia into a hug. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't see what was right in front of me." Mia held him tightly, knowing healing would take time, but grateful they finally had the chance to try. The perfect family facade was gone, but perhaps they could build something real in its place.